Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 12 Days of Security with Bright Security. My name is Amanda McIval, and I am your host for day 5. With me today, I have Vitaly Unic, who is our head of AppSec research. Hi, Vitaly.
Hello there. Hi there. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's evening here,
Wonderful.
so we're not quite sync on the time, but perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
you're just finishing your day, and I'm just starting mine off, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's the way that you work in global teams. It's always out of sync for everybody. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, to start us off, could you tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Bright?
All right. So I've been in the security field for the past, I think, 15 or 16 years now. I'm actually older than I look in most cases. I've been a security architect. I've been a CDO in several companies. I've been doing security both from the attacker side and the defender side. This is kind of a pet passion or almost a pet peeve, like looking for the small things in terms of what breaks and what doesn't break in terms of security. So yeah, and within Bright, I lead basically whatever goes into the attack patterns and the things that we issue within the kind of the core functionality of the product. So yeah,
Awesome.
and I have a great team. So basically, my team does a lot more than I am. So they get all the credit. They deserve all the credit. That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome. It
they're
always makes it
awesome.
better when you have a nice team.
Yeah, it always starts with hiring people who are way more skilled than you are, and like just helping them to get to the point where they're being like awesome. Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. So, what happened this year in cybersecurity that really stood out to you?
I think the most kind of the thing that stood up most was the Uber hack and the fallout of the Uber hack with the CISO being actually kind of forced to resign and being sued into oblivion. So I think that the fact, no matter how small or big a company you are, you're still in being threatened by sometimes an 80-year-old or a 20-year-old, someone from from another country or even from your own country, right? And the effect of the fallout from these attacks is massive. And the fact that people don't disclose things like they should. Like people try to hide security incidents instead of trying to approach them head on and try to resolve issues as they come up.
Definitely. It's
So I
a good
think
lesson for all of us. I think that we all need to be safe when on the internet and online and just in general, like security, we need to be careful.
right. But yeah, I think that the Uber hack this year was the thing that stood out most
Definitely.
in terms of
Awesome.
um,
And then on
yeah.
a more personal note, what challenges have you faced and how have you overcome them?
Oh, wow. There's been a lot of challenges. I think the challenges in terms of, first of all, working from home. I've been doing it for the past 2 or so years now, and it's starting to shift when somebody starts working from home and everything. Like people tend to go to switch to offices for a day and a week. But the fact of the matter, when you start working from home full time, it's hard, and managing a global team from home is a new challenge. And I think basically it all boils down to trust. So being able to kind of leverage the human contact that you have with your people. And yeah,
Definitely.
so
Well, it's nice that we have so many tools now too that although everyone's working from home, we have Zoom and Google Teams and all these different applications that still give
Right.
that kind of team environment you wouldn't otherwise have working by yourself at home.
Right, that's true. On the other hand, you sometimes miss the human interactions, just going for a coffee with a teammate and just seeing, discussing things. That's sometimes missing. But
Definitely.
uh,
I agree. Yeah.
yeah, so that's kind of one of those things.
Definitely. Okay. And what do you predict will happen next year or in the next few years, both the good and the bad?
Wow, that's actually a tough question. I gave it a couple of thoughts today, and I think there was an article today on TechCrunch that envisioned that the 2023 will be the year of back to the office. Since and one of the things that I envision will happen is we'll have on one hand more insider threats from disgruntled employees who's being forced to return to the office, and that's going to be a new challenge. And basically having companies switch the infrastructure back to working from offices. So that's one of the challenges. The second challenge, I think, will be in terms of API attacks. So since everything's become more interconnected and dependent on application to application and users, like we have a lot of Web3 technologies and things like dynamic websites and dynamic technologies to communicate. That brings a lot of reliance on third parties when you go to your bank site, right? You go to your bank website, and sometimes the authentication from the bank websites goes to Google. So you have the bank depending on Google for your authentication, or your Facebook account for your authentication. That's kind of brings out more reliance on APIs and on third parties. So I think those will be a lot of challenges. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So last question for you here. What security gift would you like for the holidays? So this could be either literally a gift or something you wish to have or to see, such as every developer should get secure code training.
Um, I think not secure code training. I think it's not only the fact that they need to be trained. There is actually a game by Adam Shostak, who developed the threat management models, and he has a game. I think it was called what's it called? He has a card game for threat modeling, and it's awesome. It's basically playing a card game while training the developers to look for things, not just like looking for the security bugs, but rather planning ahead and mapping the things that they need to kind of address before coding. So that's kind of awesome.
Awesome.
So it's free,
Yeah,
and it's on Adam's. I'm gonna plug Adam Shostak is like he's an awesome dude. So
awesome.
I
Well, we'll
think, yeah,
definitely add the link to that below. That seems like a fantastic way to learn while you're having fun too.
yes, yes.
Fantastic.
And when you're back in the offices, you'll have a game to play, which is not, I don't know if it's as fun as a game, but it's a fun as an exercise. It definitely was fun when we tried to play it with the teams. So yeah, there's that.
Oh, well,
I
fantastic.
think. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Vitaly, for being on the 12 Days of Security with us. And for you and everyone watching, I want to wish you all a happy holidays. Bye, everyone.
Bye.